Good morning again. Welcome to video number 2 in this Wednesday, July 8th. Fabrice's birthday. Happy birthday, Fabrice. Okay, so we sang you happy birthday in the previous video. And right now we're going into video number 2, alright? So, good morning everyone. I hope you're doing just fine. And I've come with video number 2, which is related to, you think about it. You think about it. You can guess what it is? Yes, it is time for spelling. Yes. And I know that Fabrice, for one, loves spelling. Spelling is super cool, super easy. And last week, and this week, we've been learning about suffixes. Remember what a suffix was? A suffix is like a part of a word that goes at the end of a word, and it changes totally its meaning. Last week, we worked with the suffix al, so we had personal and things like that. We changed a noun into an adjective. A person is a noun, and we turned it by adding al or al into personal, and a personal thing is an adjective, okay? Now, in this video, we're going to go over the new suffixes that we learned this week, which were 4 suffixes, okay? Just in case you don't remember what we studied, we're going to see it here. This is our piece of the spelling book, okay? And these were the suffixes that we learned. We learned the suffix ship, hood, meant, and ness. Remember, this little dash at the beginning means that this goes at the end of a word, okay? So what is a suffix? What does it do? A suffix is a group of letters that are added at the end of a word, okay? And we're going to see these 4 suffixes. Now, this is what we studied in class, okay? We learned that, for example, words like owner, you put ship at the end to create the word ownership, which means the quality of you owning something. Child plus hood equals childhood, which is the time when you're a kid. You guys are all in your childhood. My childhood ended many years ago, but I don't want to talk about that, okay? Govern plus meant equals government, which is the group of people who rule a country, who control the rules and make the laws. Fit plus ness is fitness, which is the quality of being fit, which means that you're healthy and you can do sports and your heart's pumping blood very nicely. And we saw many other words, okay, and we created them here. But for that, I'm going to switch onto something that I did here. I created this sort of notebook, okay? Today's Wednesday, July 8th, and it's Fabrice's birthday. And for spelling, we're going to review these 4 suffixes. And I put them up here. I also made a little chart, okay? So what do I want you to do? You're also going to create this chart. So grab your notebook. You're also going to need a ruler and your pencil, and if you want to use colors to create these lines, to create this chart, you can also do that. You can use the rainbow colors that you have or any color of your choice. And what we're going to do is take a look at the list of words that we learned. So we learned 21 words, which are over here. First, I'm going to read the words to you. The words are, number 1, owner. Number 2, child. Number 3, govern. Number 4, fit. These are the 4 that I just explained from the example. Okay, so then what are we going to do? We're going to create, number 5, parent. Number 6, neighbor. Number 7, member. Number 8, partner. Number 9, champion. Number 10, fair. Number 11, kind. Number 12, foolish. Number 13, move. Number 14, agree. Number 15, pay. Number 16, lazy. Number 17, nasty. Number 18, silly. Number 19, giddy. Number 20, bossy. And number 21, tricky. Now with these last four, I'm going to explain to you the rule that we learned in class. But for now, what are we going to do? We're going to classify these 21 words into one of these four categories. So what we're going to do? We just learned that the word owner can be transformed into a new word by adding the suffix ship. So what are we going to do? We're going to drag this word over here. And I'm also going to change it, you guys. Because, put it over here, owner is really transformed into ownership. And I'm also going to erase the number and just leave it there. Good job. Okay. Child. Now, child cannot be childship, but we can create childhood. So we're going to erase this number. Here we go. And end in hood. Whoops. Not double H. Okay. And I'm just going to drag it over here so that it's nicely in our column. Good job. Now, govern goes in the category that ends in meant. So, I'm going to delete the number and add meant at the end. So this word is tricky to spell because it has an N and then an M. Government. Fit goes into the ness category. So we're going to erase this number and add ness at the end with double S. Fitness. Okay, so we have our first four words from the example. And now we're going to classify the rest of these words. So for example, parent goes, oh, I moved the wrong one, I'm sorry. Parent goes into the hood category because we say parenthood. That's the time when people are or become parents. Like your parents. Right now your parents are enjoying their parenthood. Neighbor. We also put it into this category of neighborhood. We erase the number, we put it hood. This is spelled in the American way. In the British way, there's a U right there. So I'm going to move it over here so that it fits. Member is not memberhood. It is not memberness. It is not memberment. It is membership. So we're going to put it over here right below partnership. Sorry, right below ownership. And I just told you the answer to the next one. Oh no. Here we go. Partnership and membership. There you are. Good job. Are you doing this? Are you following me? I hope so. And we all want to be winners of that championship. What do you think is going to be the winner of the British Championship, for example? Or the Brazilian Championship? Or the Chilean Championship? Okay. Now, fair, kind, and foolish are all with fitness in the ness category. So let's go ahead and play. Put them over here. Fairness and kindness, which is a quality that we should all have. We should always show kindness towards others. Oops, I did foolishness. I'm talking about kindness, and I'm putting foolishness. I'm sorry. Here we go. Kindness. It's also nice to also show some foolishness. Now, move is in a different category. We don't do moveness, and we don't do movehood. We do show movement. The movement of the ground. Movement. And we're going to put it right here below government. When we make a deal, we have an agreement. Agreement. Very good. And I'm going to move it over here so that it's right below the others. Okay. And pay also goes with meant because we make payments sometimes. Payments to the school, payments to the doctor, payments to a lot of things, really. Lazy, nasty, silly, giddy, and bossy, and tricky all have in common that they all end in a Y. And in this Y, we need to change it. We can't add the suffix with the words ending in Y. In this situation, we have to switch all of these Y's for I's. So they all have the same ending, the same suffix, which is ness. But in order to transform these words, we need to make a change. So instead of being laziness, we need to transform it into an I, like that. There's no Y in laziness. There is no Y in nastiness. There we are. Okay. What about silliness or giddiness? Let's erase this. Go erase that. Giddiness. There we go. And now silliness. As usual, went ahead and I skipped it. I'm sorry. Eliminate that Y. Change it for an I. Silliness. And bossiness. Change that Y for an I. And add N-E-S-S. And the last word, tricky. Trickiness. Okay, with an I-N-E-S-S. All right, so now we have all of our 21 words have been classified into our 4 suffixes that we learned, okay? Now I'm going to underline these suffixes. Childhood. Oops. Making it blue here. Childhood, parenthood, neighborhood. In the ness category, we have the most words. We have fitness, fairness, kindness, foolishness, laziness, nastiness, giddiness, silliness, bossiness, and trickiness. Remember that in all of these last words, there is no Y. There is no Y. Then in the meant, we have government. Remember that when you spell government, there is an N and then there is an M, and you can't skip them. You can't forget about either one of these, okay? Movement, agreement, payment, and with ship, ownership, partnership, membership, championship, okay? All of these words are nouns. They are things, or in some cases, they are ideas, okay? Now, I hope that you have learned these words. I hope you know which suffix goes at the end of which word. And I hope that you know how to spell the tricky ones that end in Y. When you add the suffix, you have to substitute that Y for an I. Also, in words like government, there's a government. So it has an N and then an M. And as usual, we will be practicing on Friday in our weekly spelling quiz. So make sure that you have done all your practicing today, tomorrow, and hopefully yesterday also after Zoom, and Monday as well. We did it in class. Okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember that we're having a birthday party for Fabrice on Zoom to celebrate his birthday, which is today. but we didn't see him today, so we're going to see him tomorrow and hope that he's having a very wonderful birthday. Bye, kids. I'll see you tomorrow, 10:40 Zoom. Bring your party hats and your party mood and your party hood, because we're going to have a party for Fabrice. Bye, kids. Have a happy day, Fabrice. Bye, guys.